students that are in the schools. And it's very interesting that you've realized some people have their bases. Some people have chosen to be athletes. Though being in school, they have chosen their life to make it in the area of sports. So this is all happening in the school systems. And we've seen those youngsters with great potentials that if they are developed, if they are helped, they could turn to be greater achievements, not only to themselves, but as well to the Gambia as a country.
You are marking 11 years this year, come the 10th of August, Friday.
Yes.
What do you plan for the immediate future?
That is a good question.
It's always a good question when you sit here.
Yeah, like I heard you said, you're always good at asking good questions.
Oh yes, of course.
At our level, we shall be coming up after the anniversary with a strategic plan document that each and executive coming shall be following to a particular date. We'll not say it's 3 years or 5 years. We have not discussed about the duration of the strategic plan. That is what we think will help a lot. Other than executive coming, starting with new things, with new ideas. I think progress itself has to be progressive. It has to be a process that should be followed. When we come up with that strategic plan, it's going to help a lot. And following that strategic plan, I may disclose a few of what we have there. And presumably, maybe this year or sometime around beginning of January, we have thought of coming up with a national essay competition. National essay competition, which shall be premised on 2 things and categorized on 2 areas. A topic for the senior secondary school and as well a topic for the upper basic schools. We have decided to come up with a topic in relation to agriculture. What are the role of students to mitigating crop failures? What are the roles of students? Something like that will be the topic. And with that, we have belief. Of course, we might not financially be that strong to say 500,000 is here. Take it and supporting communities and so on and so forth. But we want to believe that the students have the potential towards the solutions of the problems that we are faced with. And when we come up with this essay competition, we will give them the opportunity to write on what they think could be recommendations and advances that we could have to remedying and as well curbing the excesses of perhaps some of the agricultural lapses. When we do that, we will have a compare report of all what the students have written, and from there we will look into the most outstanding ones and have it documented. All this, of course, will require fund, in which we cannot do, we don't have. So we might solicit support from parties concerned, that will want to solve problems.
So the account is not healthy?
It's not healthy. The account is not healthy.
You've withdrawn all that was in there?
Withdraw?
Withdrawn? Withdraw
positively. We withdraw it and use it for the cause of students. We've withdrawn it and use it for the cause of
the farm is left there at Yundum?
Yeah.
So far there's not even a seed in the farm?
Not yet. Not yet.
Friend.
Not yet.
We're in August, huh?
Not yet, yeah. Well, we will do that.
You will do that.
Of course.
You promise to do that.
We will do that.
All right. Now, you're talking about you being handicapped financially. Who are your sponsors? Where do you tap resources from in order to go on some of your programs?
We have resources based on programs that we want to implement. When we say this is an activity we want to implement, we write to parties concerned about that particular activity, and we seek for fundings. If it comes, we use it to fund. But away from that, we have, like you've said initially, the president. The president is so generous to the cause of students' welfare, and he has been there for the students. So part of what he gave goes to the account, and it is that we use to supporting and implementing the activities of NAPSA. We as well have funds, most especially from MOPSI, the ministry. The ministry realizes us and has taken us as partners in development. And when we face with certain situations, we discuss about them and they come to our help. We have funds from various, even embassies, the Venezuelan embassy, because already there is an ongoing debate competition nationwide, in which in fact we are left with the finals between Nusrat Senior Secondary School and Armitage Senior Secondary School, the finals. So part of that activity was funded by the Venezuelan embassy. We commend them for that. KMC as well do support. When we get into the interior, the office of the governors do support the cause of students. The area councils do support. All these are institutions that support in relation to activities we have in their regions. So that is how we go about having funds, and that is how we realize, funds that we use to implementing our activities.
How does the future of NAPSA look like to you as the chairman?
Now, what we have in hand, if we have support, the sky is the limit for the cause of Gambian students. I tell you this, what is at hand, if there is support, greater support for the students, as far as the Gambia as a country is concerned, as far as the students are concerned, the sky is the limit.
JARGA,
thank you.
I don't know whether I can come to the iftar.
Of course, you
depends on what my wife will cook for me on that day. If it doesn't look nice, I'll come to your iftar.
You may.
Happy 11th anniversary.
Thank you very much, Mr.
I wish you the very best.
Thank you, sure. Thank you.
I've been talking to JARGA GAYE. He's the chairman of the National Patriotic Students Association. Friday, the 10th of August, they will be marking their 11th anniversary. Join me, Malick Jones, another time for the interview.